I've always been bold in the moves that I make, and not necessarily bold in my words, but definitely bold in much of what I do. And thankfully, the Lord has always kept me through all of these bold moves that I've made. I started my journey to find my other side of the family back in 2006, and it wasn't until 2007 that I met my grandmother and even found out that I had siblings. And of course, it wasn't until 2016 that I actually met my father. But I don't regret it all. The only thing I regret is not doing it earlier. It was a decision I made on the fly, but after I made that decision, it was kind of like I just had to go through with it because I'd already opened my mouth and talked to other people about it. I didn't think it'd be a big deal in the first place. It was just something that I knew I needed to do before one of us died, and seeing as tomorrow is not promised, I wanted to do it sooner than later. The beginning of the trip was really rocky, and it wasn't giving me a good indication of how the trip was going to go. I admit I was pretty nervous about it. This morning we picked up my brothers who also have never met our father, and we piled all in the car, and about, I'd say 12 or so hours later, we made it to our destination. Got the brothers here, Alfonso and Alonzo.
What up, fam? What's so sad?
What's up?
I don't know how long he got family road trip.
We're in a city called LaGrange. They're gonna have back. There go Monty in the camera. What in the world? Monty is in the driver's seat. She thinks she gonna drive. Unlock the door.
Give me the keys.
No.
They won't lock it.
I want to say it was a magical moment, but I have to admit that when we got there, after all of that, I didn't even know what to do. This is so weird. I don't know what to do. After driving all this way. Know if I should hug him. I wasn't mad at him anymore. All of the things that I should have held in my heart, resentment and anger, or possibly even fear of what would happen when we got there, none of that was present within it. God had prepared me for this moment. All of my experiences had helped develop a peace within me that would help embody this entire moment within my life of meeting my father for the first time, and bringing my brothers with me to meet our father for the first time, and my daughter meeting her grandfather for the first time, and my husband meeting his father-in-law for the first time. He missed out pretty much on my entire life. He missed out on me being born. He missed out on me walking. He missed out on me graduating from high school. He missed out on me birthing my daughter, her birthdays, all of my birthdays. And, he missed out on my wedding. But if he was around, I don't know if my life would be better than it is right now. There was a time when he was getting ready to go to the store to get us breakfast, and I was laying in the bed with Lamar, and he's like, "You didn't drive all this way to sit in the bed. Get out there." And it was like, oh yeah, duh, you only get such a limited amount of time with him. So I ran out and said, "Hey, I'm going to the store with you." And it was an experience that I'd never had that experience before. I'd never gone to the store with my father. And it's a lot of things that people probably take for granted. And that day I got to go to the store with my father, and I'll never forget it. And what it did was help me appreciate all of the moments that I do get to share with my own daughter now. I was really happy that I got to meet my father, and my family got to meet him as well.
They twins. Cute, I like your little puff balls.
Right.
What else on that?
She's coming.
Where's she?
So it's your grandpa.
She's bigger than you. Hey, girl. Hey, how you doing? Oh, you're a pretty young lady. Come on in, man. I don't know what to say to y'all.
I was pretty happy and just excited to be within that moment. I got to experience quality time with my brothers that I'd never gotten to have before, and it's something that I'll never forget. It's only because my father wasn't around as I was growing up that I am the person that I am today. I didn't realize this was like hard to do. Gosh, that was deep, babe. I didn't feel that until I just said it. Like I never felt that until I just said it. Okay, now I'm done. Is that a good way to end?